I was born in England. I moved to America when I was 12, 13, when my mum got divorced from my dad. Everything was kind of different. The people were a lot different than they are in England. Everyone's more about being who they are. If you're that person, you have to be that type of way. And everyone fit their roles. I didn't really have a role to fit, so I was it just felt out of place all the time. I didn't really get friends for like the first 2 years. I didn't speak much. And when I did speak, everyone made a really big deal about it, so I spoke even less. Yeah. Drawing, I've been doing since I was like 4 or 5 years old. Like I draw when I'm like sad or emotional. My older brother went to school for art and he influenced me to draw quite a lot when growing up. Like I used to look at him draw and be like, oh yeah, I could do that. So I started doing it, I was pretty good. I drew throughout all my classes. I never really got the classes that I wanted to take until I got to college and started doing graphic design. I was working, I was going to school, and I was trying to balance social life. Doing that made school extraordinarily hard, even though the classes weren't that hard. Most of the people I've heard of that graduated from art schools are still doing like bartending jobs and stuff like that, not graphic design jobs. No one teaching anyone how to price their work in schools. So when you get out of school, you have no clue what to really do when it comes to pricing people. And it often goes downhill for most artists at that point. You don't tell people how much you really want for the thing, so you lower it, and then you start working for low prices, and you can't survive off that, so you have to go back to doing retail. It was my friend Jensiel, who's also a graphic designer. He knew I didn't have a job and stuff, so he recommended that I go into do TaskRabbit. He showed me like how the job works, and then I tried it. It's a society where people can just hire you, get what they want really quickly. You can do something and get hired for it and make good money for it without really needing anyone else. Just an app. As long as you have the skills and the ability to describe what you can do in a short paragraph, you can do it. Like, you'll get hired. There's furniture building, there's moving, like helping people move out of their house. There's like heavy lifting, there's organizing, there's like being an assistant for people, like personal assistant. My schedule's, it's never really consistent. Sometimes you'll get hired like the day before and then you'll have like a set schedule. But most of the time it's just waiting around for same day tasks or people trying to hire you last minute. You have a lot of time to yourself, I guess, to draw and do animation or graphic design. I'd like to be an animator as soon as possible. I'm gonna finish my portfolio and then I'm gonna apply to pretty much every animation studio in New York and see who will take me. But I'm not sure how big of a change it would be, considering that I'd go in at a certain time and leave at a certain time and have a lot more work to do. And I'm not even sure I would be getting paid as much, because that's not really a guarantee. I can draw well enough to make a storyboard for a movie at this point. That would completely change my life, and then I wouldn't have to actually get an animation job, I'd be directing movies. But that's kind of just a dream at this point, yeah. My name's Julian Johnny. and I am a graphic designer in New York City.